See, when I is 1, it is that is 2 to the power 0. Okay, executed once. Then I will become I into 2. I will become 2. I am assuming that it is smaller than n only. I am just assuming that n is bigger polynomial. See, so 1 into 2 is 2. That is 2 to the power 1. Now it will again get multiplied by 2. That is 4. That is 2 to the power 2. Then 8. That is 2 to the power 3. So I is going to increment like 2 into 2 into 2. It is incrementing into 2. Okay. Now 16 is 2 to the power 4. Now see, when it is 2, it is running 2 times. That is whatever the value of here 1. That many times we can assume that many times it is running. When it is 2, 4 means plus 1, it is more than plus 1, but I am assuming that number only. So you can assume when it is 8, how many times it is taking to reach 8 is 3. Okay. So what you can do, you can make it smaller than not. Okay. So now 16, how many times it is running for 16? 4 times. So like this, it will go to 32. That is 2 to the power 5. So when n is 32, then how many times it is that program is running? That for loop is 5 times. First 1, 2, 3, 4 means whatever will be in the power, that many times it is going to run, because it is multiplying it by 2 now. It is not depending on this. It is depending on 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. So again when 64 will happen, 6. So we are assuming that it is running k times. Okay. So we are assuming that this loop is running k times. Okay. We are assuming that it is running k times. So when it will go out of this loop, when 2 to the power k, when 2 to the power k is equal to n. When it will be equal to n, then it will go out of this loop. It means whatever will be in the power, that many number of times it is running. So k times it is running. So we have to find what is the value of k in terms of n. So when 2 to the power k is equal to n, then it is going to out of this loop. So taking log on both sides, if you take log, so see, you can write these things like this, n to k. Log 4 2 means what you can put in the power of 2 so that you can get 4. So that is the answer. If you put 2 here, then you will get 4. So this is the answer. Log 4 2 is 2. Log 8 2 is 3. So what you will put in the power, that is in base, 2 to the power 3 is going to 8. So that is your answer. So what we can put in the power of 2, that is k, so that we can get n. So that's why I have written like this. So k is equal to log n 2k. Another way of solving is this, taking log on both sides, 2k and log n. And we know that whatever will be in the power, I am taking base 2, whatever will be in the power, it will come outside of the loop. So k log 2. And same number in this, that is 1 only. So k equal to log n 2. So in these two ways, you can find the value of k. So it is going to run log n base 2 times. Okay. Is it clear? What did you say, sir? Is it clear now? Yeah. So for this type of question, just see with which number it is incrementing. That will be in the base, and that will the value of whatever it is here n, then it's log n base 2. If I will increment it by 3, then it will be log n base 3. If I increment by 4, log n base 4. Like this it will go. Okay. Is it clear? So I am going to give another example. Dia, you can watch the recorded one. Okay. So now I can't repeat. Okay. So from next problem you can understand it. It is similar problem is there only. So from there also you can understand. So a to the power n Here only I am doing the changes. Here now, instead of multiplying it by 2, I am multiplying it by 3. Like this. So similar way you can do it like this. But since we know that whatever will be in the, whatever with number we are multiplying, it will be the base of that. Okay, log, so that time complexity will be log n base 3. So with what number I am multiplying, that will be in base to n. Is it clear? Anyone having any doubt? So this is your 8. Now this is your 9. 9 I am doing here. Now tell me what is the time complexity of that. Tell me what is the time complexity of this? Log n base 4. Yeah. This log n. So in conclusion, for this type of problems, you can write time complexity of this these types of loop will be log upper bound of the loop. Upper bound of loop is that whatever it is in. Upper bound of loop means what is the value? Is the value when this loop will stop. That is n to base on which step it is increasing. So here it is increasing by 4, that's why base 4. Int I, j, k for I equal to n by 2, I is smaller than equal to n, I plus plus, then again 4, j equal to 1, j is smaller than equal to n by 2, j plus plus, and again 4, k equal to 1, k is smaller than equal to n, k equal to k into 2, printf. Now I will take Patel name, Patel. So now tell me what is the time complexity of this. After will, see here I have written time complexity of this type of loop will be log upper bound of the loop. Remain upper bound of the loop means what is the value when this loop will stop. It's my mistake. This loop will stop, that is n to base on which step it is increasing. Yeah, n square log n base 2. Yeah, correct. Patel is also correct. Vinay is also correct. Now see, in this problem, this is running n times. This is running n by 2 times. This is running also n times. In this 3-4 loop, none of the loop is interlinked or dependent in the upper one or in the lower one. In the previous one, we were saying that when j was 1, it is running j is smaller than equal to I. But here it is independent of, j is independent of I, k is independent of in. So when the loop is independent, just see how many times it is running. It is running n by 2 times because it is starting from n by 2, and it is running n by 2 times because it is starting with 1 but it is running till n by 2. Okay, so now this is running, since it is incrementing by into 2 means it is running how many times? Log n base 2. So for each value of I, it will run n by 2 times. Then it will run log n2, log n base 2. So like this, it will run how many times? N by 2 times this then n by 2 times this. So whenever there is no link between all the three loops, you just see how many times it is running, how many times it is running, how many times it is running, and then time complexity will be the multiplication of all this, n by 2 into n by 2 into log n base 2. So it is going to be n square log n. Is it clear? Anyone having any doubt? How I run n by 2 times? See, here it is incrementing n is n by 2 till n. So from half of the number it is incrementing by 1. So if you think 6, n is 6, then it is starting from n by 2, that is 3. So then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. So half of the number it is going to run. For half of the number it is going to run. For n by 2 it is going to run. Okay. See, it is one more. Okay. Then also you will take it as n by 2 only. It is asymptotic notation, not the exact one. The upper one we are giving. Okay. So here n by 2 times, and here 1, 2 means like here 1, 2, 3. Like when n is like, so j is running 3 like this. So that's why it is running n by 2 times and it is running n by 2 times. I got it, sir. Okay. So now next one. So you can write. Is it clear? Now next one. For ij, n by 2, I smaller than. So now this is 11. I is n by 2, I smaller than I plus plus j is 1. J. Now what is the time complexity of this 11? What is the time complexity of 11? See, it is running now n times. Sorry, n by 2 times only. N by 2 times. It is running log n base 2. It is also running log n base 2. So time complexity will be n by 2 into log n base 2 into log n base 2. It means in theta you can write n log n 2 square. So anyone having any doubt here? Anyone having any doubt? So please try to solve this. Now see. Here we are assuming that n is greater than or equal to 2. Okay. So now I am taking first n equal to 2. That is 2 to the power 1. Now here why n is greater? Yeah, it's greater than 1. So it go inside. So it go on inside. Now n is 1. That is 2 to the power 0. But it is now 1 is not greater than. So it will go out of the loop. So it executed 1 times. Now n is 2 to the power 2. So 2 to the power is greater than. Gone inside. Executed. Now again it divided by 2. Now n is 2. 2 is greater than. Gone inside. Now n is 2 to the power 0. Similarly, we are taking n as 2 to the power 3. Gone inside. Divide by 2. So square. Gone inside. Greater than 1 now. So now 2 to the power greater than 1. Gone inside. 2 to the power 0. So now it's 1, not greater than 1. So we see that when 2 to the power 1 it is executed 1 times, when it's 2 to the power 2 it executed 2 times, when 2 to the power 3 it executed 3 times. Similarly, when n equal to 2 to the power 4, it will go inside since n is greater than 1. Now 2 to the power 3. Now it will be 2 to the power 3. It will go inside. Now 2 to the power 2 it will go inside, greater than 1. Now 2 to the power 1 will go inside. Now 2 to the power 0. It's 1. 1 is not greater than 1. So it will not go inside. So when 4 is there, it is executing 4 times. So I am assuming now that it is executing k times. So I am assuming that it is executing k times. So n must be 2 to the power k. Whatever number of times it is executing, that is in the power. Okay. So 2 to the power k times it is executing. So what is k? we are assuming that it is executing k times. So n must be equal to 2 to the power k. So if we take log, so log n base 2 is k. So k is our log n base 2. Okay, but here I have taken n in such a way that it is in power of 2. But if we take some number which is not in power of 2, okay, like 20, I am taking n equal to 20. So greater than 1 executed, now 10, n divided executed, 5 executed, then 2 executed, now 2 to the 0, 1. So not greater. So how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times is executing, like for 2 to the power means for 2 to the power 4, 16. It is for 16, 2 to the 4, it is like executing. So when it is in a power of 2, then it is fine. But when it is not in power of 2, because here log 22, it's 4 point something. So whether we have to take the ceiling one or the floor one. So we are taking the floor one. Why? Because it is not going, it is going 4 only, not 5. So we will take the lower one, that is floor. So our time complexity is going to be log n to floor. Because for all kind of number we have to think how many times it is executing. For 30 also, if you take n equal to 30, 1, then 15, then 7, then 3, then it's 1, 2, 3. So is it 15, 7, 3, 1. So it is executing how many times? 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Yeah, same also. 2 to the power 5 is 32. 2 to the power 5 is 32. So again it is executing 4 times. So it is taking the floor one only. So is it clear? So the time complexity is big O of log n 2. Is it clear? Anyone having any doubt here? Please let me know, anyone having any doubt? Clear? Arpit is saying clear. So I am assuming that you people are not having any doubt. So now I am moving to the next question. So we have seen when we are dividing it by 2, whatever is the n, base 2. So there we have seen whatever with the step we are increasing, that we are getting in the base. Okay. So similarly here, when I will change by 2 as 5, then time complexity will be log n 5. There is it clear? 31 also, for 31 also it will be same. N equal to 30. See, when n is 30, you are dividing by 2, 15 you got gone inside because it greater than 7. Divide by 2, you got here by 2, 3. See, n by 2 na. In we have to. It's 15 by 2 is 7.5. So we will take 7 only because it is int, not the float one. So 7 by 3 is 3.5. So is 3. So like this, 1.5 is 1. So 2 to the 0. So how many times it is executing? 4 times only. Because 1 is not greater than 1. How you wrote floor? See, 30. So log 30 base 2. So it is log 2 to the power 4 is 16 and 2 to the power 5 is 32. Okay, 16 or 32. So if you take 4, then it is 16 only. Okay, means whatever be in the power, we are assuming that k times it is executing. So whether it is executing 5 times or 4 times, it is executing 4 times. So if we take the floor gives the lowest one, means it will be some 4 point something, 4.5 or 6 something. Okay, so in floor, if we take floor of 4.5, so it will give 4 only. That's why I have taken floor. If we take ceiling, this is ceiling, 4.5 of ceiling, then it will give 5. Ceiling give the bigger one, next bigger one, and floor give the least one. So now for this, this is the time complexity. Here, anyone having any doubt in this one? So similarly, next one. Divide it by 10. So when I am dividing it by 10, the time complexity is going to be ceiling of log n. Now next type of problem. So we are seeing some types of problems. Okay. So now next type of problems, 14. A for I equal to 1, I smaller than equal to n, I plus plus, for j equal to 1, j smaller than equal to n, j equal to j plus I. Printf Arpit. Now here I am using name Arpit name I am using. Now tell me the time complexity of that. Try it by yourself. So now see, I am going to solve. See, I is running 1 to n times. Okay. So I is running 1 to n times. Okay. So when I is 1, j is going to run n times. Why? Because it is incrementing plus 1. j 1, 2, 3, 4, like this it is going to increment till n. So it is going to run n times. Now when I is 2, then j will increment like 1, then 1 plus 2, 3, then 3 plus 2, 5, then 7. So it is going to take half of the number. Half of the times it is going to use it, because it is missing the middle one. See, 1 number it is going to miss. So it is going to run n by 2 times. N by 2 times. Is it clear? So now when I is 3, it will miss two numbers. Okay, j equal to 1, then 3 is 4, then 7, then 10. So it will run n by 3 times. Okay, it will run n by 3 times. Now I is 4, then when I is 4, then j is going to run n by 4 times, because it's going to miss some of the numbers. Okay, that's why we are dividing how many times it is going to miss. Means here 1, 1, 1. So half of the number it is going to miss. Here 1/3 of number is going to, but just for 1/3 of number it is going to execute it. Here 1/4 of number just is going for, it is going to execute it. Okay. So similarly, it will go till when I is n, then j is 1 and 1 is smaller than n. So it will execute only once. Then 1 plus n is going to be greater. So it is going to execute n by n, that is 1 time only. So how many times j that inner loop is executing, the summation of that is going to our time complexity. So the time complexity is n times n plus n by 2 plus n by 3 plus n by 4 plus like this plus 1. So I am taking here n common. Okay. So 1 by 2. Here I am taking n common, 1 by 3, 1 by 4. Like here I am dividing by 1 by n. Because when I divide it, multiply n into 1 by n, n into 1 by n, then only I will get as 1. So because of that I am doing this. So now it is n and this is log n. Log n. So log n equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5, like this. Sir, answer is n log n. No, n log n. Oh, sorry, I missed that. First, I will give you some time to try it by yourself. Then I will do by myself. Okay. So here I am assuming like the same way, since these things are interrelated. So I am assuming first k as 0. When k is 0, see this is running n times. For whatever value of n, it is running n times. Okay. and how many times we will able to print Vinay, that will be our the time complexity. Like the same way we have done. So when k equal to 0, n equal to 2 2 0 is 2 to the power 1, that is 2. So our I is going to execute 2 times. Okay, so our I is going to execute 2 times. Now for one value of I means first it will be 1, then it will be 2. When it will be 3, it will go out of the loop. So for each value of I, we have to see how many times it is printing this. So j is 2. So 2 is smaller than this, and yeah, it is smaller. So j equal to j square. Now it is 4. So printf Vinay. So it printed j 1 times. 1 times it print. Okay. Now again it goes here. So it is 2. When it is 2, when first I was 1, then it printed 1. Then I is 2, it printed, it will go again, it will print 1 more times. Means it is total printing 2 times. Means whatever value of I, that many times, whatever value of n, that many times it has printed here. Okay. So because here n is 2, that many times I is going to be increment. So now when k is 1, so when k is 1, so n is 2 to the 1 is 2 to the 2, that is 4. So I is going to execute how many times? 4 times, whatever will be the value of. So 4 times, that is n times. And for each value of I, for 1, 2, 3, 4, how many times it is going to execute it? J is 2, 1 times, 2 is smaller than 4, yeah, then 2 to the power square. 4 is smaller than n, yeah. So it printed, it gone inside. Now is to the 3. So now it is, sorry, 1 minute. 2 is smaller than 2, printed with now 2 to the 2 is square. So when it gone, it become 4. So 4 is smaller than, so I am erasing this. After going inside, j become 2 is square. So it came out, in loop it's checking, 4 is smaller than n, yeah, it printed, it gone inside, now it's 2 to the 3, 2 to the 3 is not smaller than n, that is 4, so it is going to print how many times? 2 times only, so 2 times, so total times for one value of I it is going to print 2 times. Again when I is 2, j will again become 2, because j is every time initializing as 2, okay. So we are assigning j as 2. Again when I will be 2, j again will be 2. Again when I will be 3, j again will be 2. So like this, it is going to execute 2 into n times whatever will be the value of n. 2 into n times. Okay. Similarly, we will see k equal to 2. When k equal to 2, n equal to 2 to the power 2 to the 2 is 2 to the power 4. It is 16. So that many times I is going to be executed. So how j will get executed for each value of I? I is going to execute n to the power 4, 2 to the power 4 times. 2 to the power 4 times. Okay. So for each value of I, j is going to execute how many times? First 2 is smaller than this, yeah, fine. Then 2 inside 2 1, then 2 2, then 2 3. It's gone 2 3. Now again get inside. Now it's 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4. Fine. Run. Now it is going to. Sorry. Here I written more times. So 2 to the power 4. I have written 1 2 3. This is smaller. Now it's 2 to the power 4. It should be n into 2. 1 minute. When k is 2, n is equal to 2 to the power 4. 2 to 4. Okay. So let me do step by step. Otherwise, it will get little bit. So when I is going to execute 2 to the power 4 times. Okay. So now j is 2. First 2. 2 is smaller than n. Okay. 2 is smaller than n, executed, gone inside, it become 2 square. Smaller than n, executed, 2 3. 3 smaller than n, 2 to the power 4. So how many times it is going to execute? 4 times. So 4 into n times, whatever is the value of n. So like we can see, it is executing n times, okay, of 1. Here is 0, then it is 1. Here is 1, then it is 2. Here for 2 it should be 3. So where I am doing mistake, let me check. 2 to 2 is 4. So I am doing somewhere mistake. Can anyone find where I am doing mistake? J equal to 2. 2 is smaller than n. N is 2 to the power 4 only, na? Oh, I am doing that. I am making square. That's what I was thinking. It's square. So I found it that it is just increasing the power. So it's square. Okay, sorry, it's my mistake. So it's 4. Now 4 into 2 is 8. It's 8. 4 square, na? 4 square. So it is 16. So it is 2 to the power. Here I just missed that it is square. I was just multiplying some with 2. So see here, I was doing for into 2. So it is not into 2, it's j into 0. So I just missed that one. See, these type of silly mistakes happen in exam also. So please be conscious, okay? So 4 into 4 is 16. So it is 2 to the power 4. So like this, if we see, when k is 0, it is executing 1 into n. When k is 1, it is executing 2 into n. When k is 2, it is executing 3 into n times. So similarly, when we take k equal to 4, k will 3. So j will execute how many times? 4 into n times. So whatever is the value of k, it is executing k plus 1 into n times. So now the time complexity is, I need to erase. So there I am going to, so I am erasing this part, okay. So our time complexity is k plus 1, whatever is the value of k plus 1 times it is going to, and into n. So Tn is equal to k plus 1 into n, and we know that n is equal to 2 into 2 to the power k. So from there we have to find the value of k. Okay, so take log both sides. So log 2 is 1. So 2 to the power k is equal to log n 2. Now again take log both sides. Log of log n 2. So k log 2 k equal to log of log n 2. So time complexity is going to be where to write. So time complexity is going to be Tn is equal to k plus 1 n. So your k is log of log 2n plus 1 into n. So in Vigo we can take n log of log n. Is it clear? Anyone having any doubt here? There I have taken asymptotic notation, okay, bigger one. Plus log n, plus n I hadn't taken. So n I multiplied with this and plus n, so that I am not taking. I am taking the bigger one, the leading term. Patel is saying no doubt. So we have seen how to find the time complexity of the iterative program. Now we will see the time how to find the time complexity of the recursive program. So Patel is saying no doubt. Anyone having any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, I will move to the next topic. last line, de-icing last line. This one there, see Tn is equal to k plus 1 we have seen into n, and k we find out that it is log of log n2 plus 1 into n. So this one you are saying. How we got k equal to log of log n2? This one there. Got it. Okay.